Now I remember why I'm here. It's the 4D thing. Role playing in the fourth dimension. Okay.
It's pretty good. If you can achieve that, that's a good level to be at. You can have good session.
Take it to go. Just past your drive-through and be on our way.
You need to have like a 4D table, a 4D GM, and a 4D session for that.
You mentioned breakfast. Here, I wanted to get you some food. Fast. In a bag.
That was acceptable speed.
But now the player are also willing to be co-creator of the world and integrate, like manifest stuff that makes sense, right?
By the light of the Asiago, we must make haste.
You have to respect the setting, you have to respect the tone and stuff like that.
Will you make sure our beef stays fresh and never frozen? Dave's signature combo?
We will do what we can, son.
The 4D way, you assume that you're on a beach and that it'd be normal for it to be driftwood there.
Only the sweet things get frozen, son.
So that'd be the 4D way, and I think it's much more direct, much more cinematic. It keeps the flow of the game going much faster. You can accomplish much more in a session.
I have to end the session here. I can't play this game anymore. Sorry. Hi, everyone. It's Spill the Thrill and Mr. Max Boivin. How you doing today, Mr. Max?
I'm doing okay. Yep.
I was wondering, if you had the time, if you would like to accept my ultimate no prep challenge. Insert air horn.
Oh, man. Yeah. I'm going to pick up that glove. You know how I am. I'm not a bitch.
Across the face with my leather glove.
Hello. My air trumpet has been struck by lightning.
I like it when the comments are shorter than the name. Like, it just feels good.
Well, I have a long ass name, so I cannot or I should say also probably a good afternoon for you because you're in Australia, right?
Yeah. Australia, mate.
Australia.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Anyways, so it's just me and Mr. Max today. Oh, old school style.
Yeah. So
I'm about to go on vacation, so I was like, can someone flip and roleplay with me, for God's sakes? So
what I'm gonna leave it there, but we're just gonna roll a D4.
D4, just leave a spot.
Away his moniker.
Oh, I had a couple of ideas. Modification of the rules.
Okay.
When after the game.
Yeah.
So two modifications.
Yeah.
First one's easy. I'll get that one out of the way. After the game, so for the folks at home, ultimate no prep challenge means me or Max have nothing prepared. We're gonna role play a game. Usually takes about an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We don't even know who the GM's gonna be. We don't know what the setting's gonna be. We don't know what the genre is gonna be. We don't know what the system's gonna be yet. So we're gonna create our character and then run the game. With maybe 5 minutes of like premise setting.
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyways, so the rule we have right now is the GM after the game gets to replace their setting that they got with the setting of their choice. So there's a list of 20 settings here. I was thinking, what if you let the GM replace the setting or genre?
No. You always want to get rid of horror. I'm not gonna let you get
away. We roll horror for a third time. What are we gonna do? What if you're running a third horror game right now? I feel like you're gonna come to my side. That's all I'm saying. But
part of the game, right? No,
that's part of it.
I wouldn't be happy with it. I wouldn't be happy with it. Yes, it does have to be, right? If it's only like Sunshine and Rainbow, then what's the point, right?
You think we're playing for fun here?
Yeah, exactly. Life needs some struggle. Running a third horror game in a mundane setting.
This is a cardio of role-playing games.
Yeah,
leg day.
Again, you have to roll fucking horror in the mundane setting. But yeah,
Enjoy.
let the dice
Okay,
exactly.
so
And it
that's
is
all right. Fine, it's out.
dice rule. There you go.
Yeah, let's dice roll. I
Also, like tone, it's hard to they're hard to replace, right? Unless we take them out, right? Just like
yeah.
there's not
I
that
mean,
many
if you're
that
gonna
doesn't-
replace it, then don't just say I don't know. After you're gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna replace tone. Oh, what do you want to replace it with? I don't know. You can't do that.
No, I don't. I said that the
You gotta have an
tone
idea.
list. We put a lot. What?
I'm saying you have to have an idea if you're gonna replace tone.
Yeah, but you put a lot of work in getting to the stone list, and we didn't get to them. So let's get to them, right? We only got horror.
Well, you can't replace it unless you did it. You're replacing the one you did.
Yeah.
So by default, you're getting to it, but it's fine. You don't want to replace the tone. It was a shot. I threw it out there. We have to have consensus.
Yeah, but you
Otherwise-
did that shot last time.
Yeah.
And I said no.
I bring it up at every Senate hearing.
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing I was thinking is we should let if I feel like the PCs have too much control in the session 0. Because the issue last time was you had the horror element, right?
Yep.
And then I made a character. I was like, okay, I'm a patrol cop. And you're like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
Now I'm screwed. What if instead you have the opportunity to be like, okay, this is the premise.
Yeah, I could have
This
done
is
that.
going to happen. Okay, now you make the character that fits the premise.
To be honest, I felt like I could have done that last time, but I decided not to. Like I thought about it. I thought about like giving you a premise and stuff like that, but like I decided not to because I also won the challenge.
Because you had no idea what the hell you were going to do also.
No, I had an idea, and like I was thinking about it, and I would say like I was starting like thinking about idea when you're talking about character, right? Talking for a premise, and then you say, oh, we're gonna just do like a beat cup, and I said, oh, okay, fuck, I need to adapt that, right? But
I was
I
saying,
didn't want
like,
to pussy out. Like I could have told you like, it's be easier, guys, for me if you're like detective or some shit like that. But I decided to embrace the challenge and say, no, fuck it, let's go with it.
So
that's what I can.
I want to be a little more clear about what I'm saying.
Yep.
I'm saying like before I can create a character, you say, okay, you guys are going to start the game with a bag over your head and tied up in some room somewhere.
Yeah. I think that's legit.
Make your character.
You got it. Can you take brick away from your background? It's bringing me PTSD. He's fucking dead.
Fucking dead. Spoilers.
You got a dead guy behind your shoulder.
I got a dead guy over here. All right. Spoilers.
But no, like I think it's legit if the GM want to like direct a bit more on the premise.
Yeah.
And the start and stuff like that. But I think that's the choice of the GM.
But I think you reacted to us picking patrolmen.
Yeah.
And I'm saying the opposite should also be possible.
Yes.
The GM should be able to be a little proactive in the session 0 to picking the game that they want.
No, I think both are valid, and
I agree.
But
I think it should be the GM's option.
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you on that. Yeah, like I said, like I didn't feel it wasn't my option last time. I just decided.
Have the gavel? Do you have the gavel to make it official?
No. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm glad we agreed. Can I roll it this time?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you roll it. My dice are weird.
All right. Yeah. Sometimes
are we doing GM?
Oh, fuck, man. You kidding me?
Are you the GM?
Yeah.
I want to be GM so bad. I should just play. I should just run a game. Like you
just run a game. Well, I guess it's me again.
Why am I bringing my drama into the no prep challenge?
I better fucking not roll horror.
You made your bed.
Fuck's sake, man. What would be like the...
What's happening?
Ah, shit, man.
You have action cam right now.
Yeah, it's cat action cam.
Oh, cat action.
The cat is fucking pushing on the camera. Yeah, he's the director tonight. All right, let's roll this.
All right, come on, roll a good one.
Which one do I want?
Let's have fun today, please.
I don't want to roll like fucking Dreamscape.
You want me to roll it? You picked
I'll roll.
Dreamscape. That's your setting you picked.
Yeah, but I roll like thinking that you would get it. Wilderness. Okay.
Ooh. Okay. Wilderness comedy. Here we go.
I'd prefer that than I'm stressed,
Oh
man.
my god, I'm so
fucking
nervous about the
sweating
tone
bullet.
roll.
Fuck's sake. Which one? Okay.
How is
not
this
a-
not going to be survival? We'll see.
It's
It is
comedy.
a wilderness comedy.
Fuck's sake. Who thought about this fucking challenge? It's fucking stupid, man.
What the fuck does that mean? Wilderness
I
comedy.
don't know. Like you're gonna be on camp, like it's gonna be like a national
Hey.
camping trip.
I hated comedy from the beginning, by the way. I do not like this tone, but it only has to have comedy. It doesn't have to be strictly comedy.
No.
This has to be a lighthearted, funny thing.
I know your cap. Yeah, no, like Wilderness Horror could have worked better than the last two.
Yeah, Wilderness Horror would have been a no-brainer, easy.
Yeah,
been
but
like
last
running
time,
from skinwalkers and shit or something.
Last time was like Fear City, which is like 1970 New York horror. So like not easy.
It's a mundane setting.
Very mundane setting. And before that, it was like Thanksgiving horror.
He broke the mundane setting of Fear City. It's canon now.
Yeah, there's some voodoo. Well, maybe there's some in real life too.
Yeah.
All right.
Certainly so in Fear City. Okay, so
let me think. It's Wilderness. Wilderness is pretty vague too, so it doesn't really like say like a. How do you fucking do comedy in Wilderness?
You could make
Wilderness is very hard on 1-1 too.
You could make it like what was that? Meatballs or
Meatballs?
like a summer camp. You know what I mean?
No. I could make like Gilligan Island.
I don't know how to make a comedy game. I just know how to be funny when I'm playing.
Yeah, but that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I got it covered. I don't.
It's like I would say like the Wendy's game was a comedy.
Yeah, and that was rough. Okay, well, we can't be meandering all day. I'm kind of glad I'm not GMing this. I think I could GM this maybe. You just have to make your characters funny.
You think you could GM this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could, but
we roll it. It's
how it is.
Rule the roll of the dice.
Dice rule.
All right.
So
are we doing? Yeah, let's do easy d6. Do I know true on that?
Easy d6. Okay.
Yeah. And where do you find the comedy when you're one person in the wilderness? If I don't want to have like a bunch of NPCs, right?
You need NPCs, yeah.
I'll need NPCs.
It'll be way easier. Otherwise, I'm just like struggling.
Yeah.
You make it like I don't know. I feel like I'm prepping too much already. I feel like I'm already prepping.
If I'm making like NPCs, that might be like the toughest. Like if Crispy was with us, it'd be much easier, because then you have like somebody else to bounce, joke of. But because also like that's the thing, it's wilderness, right? I could say like, oh, if you have too much NPCs, if you have a camp and some shit like that, at what point do we cross the line that you're not in wilderness anymore? You're just like in, like I said, you could do Gilligan Island. Is that wilderness anymore, or there's to establish, right? And now there's
what else would it be?
Well, it's a small village at that point, right?
What is it?
Yeah,
like 5 people.
Well, but they have like building, and they have like radio.
I'm not familiar with how Gilligan's Island works.
No,
I thought there was just like a shipwreck and
yeah, no, but they make all kind of like this technology with
they have a lot of
coconuts
houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you leave them on there long enough. I guess that's your point.
Like Hell was kind of like wilderness game.
Yeah.
Not funny though.
It's kind of funny.
Alone.
You want me to pick my character? Would that help?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to be... I got you. I don't know if this is a good way to do it, but I feel like I want to involve a volcano somehow.
A volcano? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to see the...
We're on a tropical island. There's a volcano, and I am a tribe guy. Should I be a tribesman? No, I'm like a normal guy.
Yeah. A normal guy?
There's like maybe like a modern Western man.
You want to do Joe in the volcano?
Yeah, basically I want to make Joe the volcano. Isn't that a comedy comedy?
Yes. But it's, I don't know if it counts like as wilderness though.
I feel like we're already prepping like 1,000 times.
Well, we're trying to find a premise, right? It's a tough one, right?
Well, I just figured out I'm shipwrecked. I'm shipwrecked. On a jungle that has an active volcano.
There's an active volcano, and the local want to sacrifice people in it.
It's locals.
The locals, yeah. And and then.
And I'm like a less evil Tom Hanks.
Was Tom Hanks evil? Oh no, not the character. I mean the
actor.
Yeah. All right, that works. Yeah. Okay. You shipwrecked, or maybe you want to be an explorer.
No, I'm an accountant.
An accountant. So you want to do like the modern thing? I was thinking like going more like a kind of medieval fantasy kind of shit, right?
Okay, then I'll be a friar then.
Okay. Oh, that works.
Religious man.
Yep.
Trying to convert all these cannibals or something.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's do this.
All right. Medieval makes it easier, so I'll just be the priest class.
Yeah.
I don't have easy. Do I have easy D6? I do have easy D6. What am I talking about? Duh. Yeah. Of course I do.
I'm a level 1 goblin with a kitten named Snibbles, fresh from RD&D. Yeah.
Nice.
The people like on Reddit likes the comedy game, right? The comedy like, oh, I'm playing a sentient pie.
Oh yeah.
Join the volcano, not burning is a lie. Human sacrifice is comedy gold. Yeah, I do think so as well. It's like, it's so silly, right? When you think about it.
Okay. Shit, man. Sorry, folks at home. Okay, easy D6. Where are you? You're gonna be under here. There you are, you bitch.
The friar.
All right, boom, 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 and scrolling down. On a brute. Should I be a friar?
Oh, there's another option.
I mean, he's right here.
There's another option that would work, right? Scald or the Delver.
Yeah, Scald sounds good.
Maybe you just need to study and convert.
Yeah.
Delver, if you're there to look for treasure to loot.
That's interesting.
No prep. We're 16 minutes in. Yeah, we yeah. But
I know. Gosh, you're right, Arun. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do Delver. We're gonna be a treasure hunter now. All right. So 3 strikes. Medium armor. Melee or ranged. We'll go melee.
Like the no prep also, it's like, there's no prep before the stream, right? The idea is just to get a session going.
Yeah, I don't even have books ready. That's how much I take it seriously. Okay, I'm just gonna have this open. All right, and then I will have aspects. Where are these things? Okay, here we go. My aspects is gonna be. I'm just gonna take Born Blessed, just to make it easy, because I'm lucky. And
so you're starting with more karma?
Yeah, I start with 6. And I'm gonna be a dandy.
I will ask you, do you want to play playtest my system for me? Not tonight.
I don't know it.
You don't know it, yeah. Contact us on Discord.
Yeah. We will totally playtest your system if it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, and then aspects, I'm gonna get a fish out of water. I don't know how that gives me a boon ever.
Well, you can. Or
is that good?
Like, it's in that context, it seemed like you'd give you a boon. Always.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, that's good then. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Let's say
what?
Ooh, great. Cool as a cucumber. And great chef.
Great what?
I'm a chef. I know how to cook.
You're a chef.
I'll put born to cook.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. All right.
You want to roll some gear? Roll some gear. Roll some gear. Yeah, page 40. Yeah. That's part of what Easy D6.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm the one ever.
Roll 1D. Roll a D4.
Is that how it works?
Yeah,
1D4 and then 1D6. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I don't have the D4 ready.
What's wrong with you?
Sorry. D4.
They're standard dice.
I don't know where they are. It's a problem. All right, here we go. D4. Boom. 3.
3 and D6.
5. I have a crowbar. That seems handy.
Crowbar. Yeah, it seems handy.
Okay. And do I get more, or do I get a specialty as well?
Yeah, specialty as well.
Boom.
Wait,
1. Boom. 3. I have perfume. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Is that good?
You just rolled once on each?
That's what I did. I don't know. You're the one that's telling me how the rules work.
Seems like you... Oh, whatever. Yeah.
It says you take your weapons, whatever you want. It just says, how much can I carry? And then it just tells you this, just throws this table up. So I don't really know what the point of the table is.
Roll D6 for each group. Oh, no. When he rolls... Roll a D6 for each group?
What's the point of the D4?
I don't know.
It says D4 into T6.
Yeah. I think you just rolled 4 times the D4. for the common.
Maybe the groups are common gear and specialty gear.
What? No, I think you roll a d4 4 times for the common gear. I don't know, maybe you just take one from each. So do 3 more
I
common
don't care.
gears.
I'm shipwrecked, so I don't have anything.
Okay.
I will. Huh?
I thought you're just going there for. I thought you're just going there for to get loot.
Both actually.
Okay. You're going there to get loot, but you're shipwrecked.
My shipwrecked, and I washed up to shore where I wanted to go.
Is that where we're starting?
Yeah.
You're waking up on the beach.
Waking up on the beach.
All right.
Ready?
Fine. Let's do this.
All right. How's that? How's that, Arun? Is that fast enough?
That's fast enough.
Jeez, it's probably not.
All
right, go for it.
Do we play bump?
Do you want to do the break again?
Yeah, let's do the bump so people can people watching can scroll easy.
Go for it. Go for it.
I might not play at all. All right, that's enough.
I had a quick question, actually.
Oh,
do I still have the crowbar and perfume?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the thing that you.
I just do the break. Do the bumper again.
Do the bumper again?
No, I'm just...
No.
Okay. I'm waking up. You want me to start it?
No, I'm. Let me give it. Let me find my first sentence. The waves are licking your feet. The sun is resting on the back of your head. The sound of the wave coming back and forth. Birds flying in the distance.
There's sand in my mouth as I like spit out. Sand is all over my lips and tongue. Try to get it out. Look up at the birds, those damn birds. There you go. I start remembering what took place, the shipwreck, and I've lost consciousness, and now I'm here. I look over and I see the jungle across from the.
It's hot and humid. There's like pieces of wood from the ship across the beach.
I struggle to get up to my feet. Fall down a little bit. Oh, foot's a little sprained. Get up. Dusting myself off, looking around. Look down the beach, see a bunch of wreckage.
On the island in the distance, there's a smoking mountain, volcano.
Is this the... Look around and walk towards the smoking volcano. Just looking around. I say to myself, is this the devil's hole? No.
The noise of rustling in the leaves at the edge of the beach, and then stop.
I say, who's that? Looking around. Feel for my weapon. Still have a sheath. It's gone. I don't have my weapon. The sheath is there, but it's empty.
There's no reply, just a silence.
I grab a board. Grab a board real quick. I say, "Who is that? I've got a board."
Some more rustling from the leaves. going away. Back in the jungle.
That's what I thought. You better stay in that jungle. I yell out over there. I look around on the ground, see if there's any supplies around. Find a canteen and try to drink out of it. Some sand. Toss it.
It's very salty.
Spitting the sand out again.
Your shipmate is a few feet away, lying on his belly.
I go over to him and I say, "Hey, you dead?" Poke him with the board in his face. Poke him. "Hey, you dead?"
Start coughing. He raises his
Still
face
poking
a
him.
bit from the beach, and he turns himself around, and his shirt is covered in blood, with a piece of board sticking from his abdomen.
I say, "Hey, you are dead." Look at him. I bend over and start checking his pockets.
He got some knick-knack, a little piece of some coin, and a fancy watch, pocket watch.
I take it, put it in my pocket, look at it.
Your teeth, help me, take it. Teeth.
"Oh, you got gold teeth?" I like pull his mouth open.
He cough a bit, sand and blood coming out of his mouth, and he
"You got gold
expires.
teeth in here?"
You barely have any teeth.
Stand up.
Old man, Menard.
Stand up and look towards the volcano, and I say, "There should be someone here, right? Somebody must have gotten here." Start trudging down the beach. Taking a look to my left, seeing eye in the jungle.
There's a face sticking out the leaves. A man stepping out, holding a spear, naked except for a loincloth. A second man follow him.
I say, "Hi,
He goes, "Kakukak."
bless you."
The man behind, smaller, a little curve, step a bit on the side and look at you and say, he says stop here.
I'm Daniel.
He talked
Nice to meet you.
He read the information to the guy in his tongue. You can only hear like some clicking and clacking. Daniel.
I put I grip onto the stick a little bit, clenching. Wait, I say, I'm not gonna hurt anyone. Tell him I'm not gonna hurt anyone.
There's a little exchange in their language, their tongue. A lot of clacking and clicking. And then like the smaller man say, Come along. We'll take you to the village.
All right. Why not? I walk up to him. I say, there's an old man back there. You know, if you guys wanted to eat people, I heard that about you.
The guy standing, look at him, and he raised his hand that does not holding the spear, and he wave like that. And there's like 3 guys that step off the wood of the bush and go grab the body, and they start dragging him back in the wood.
He always ate a lot of fruit. He's he worked out good, real lean. You know, I like to smoke. Just like saying all these things as we're walking through the jungle. I would look back, eyeing the men with the spears.
And when you come close to him, he take a good whiff at you, and then he start like pulling on your clothes.
All right. Try to push his hands away gently.
They're all walking toward in line.
Stinky.
Like
Ugh.
the small man that's speaking your language is like he's retelling, like every time you make a comment, you can hear him like talk in his tongue to the chief.
What are you saying to him?
I tell him that you think he stink.
No, I don't think I stink. You don't stink. You smell good. I come over and smell him on the.
Stinking is a sign of masculinity.
Yeah, he stinks the most. Never smelled anyone worse than this guy. Or better.
People that stink a lot are good to eat to steal their real power.
I like sneak a little some.
We beat a village soon.
You know, it's probably going to be a bunch more stinky guys washing up pretty soon here. Probably want to check that out. Maybe I can walk ahead. Go check out this volcano you guys got here, huh?
Volcano is sacred.
Yeah.
We might feed the drowned men to the volcano.
Sure would be a waste of good meat, though. Right, guys? This guy knows what I'm talking about.
They're all like
random guy.
There's some people like in the woods, like staying a bit away, but sometimes one of them like come close to you and like pull on your clothes. They're very interested by your way of dressing up.
Yeah, clothes. Some people wear those out in the world. Hey, look, boo. Everyone's got their titties out here. Just like looking at all the women.
In the village, like there's women like just working at their occupation, children completely naked, not wearing clothes yet. When you arrive, it makes quite the commission.
Look up at
commotion. Sorry.
Yeah. Look up at the volcano and say, you know, I actually I was actually hoping to go see the volcano. Someone told me it was sacred. I like look at the other guys. Does anyone else know how to talk to me?
The Curveman say, I'm only one here talking your language. Another like religious men came from your place and taught me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My
name is Kalumka.
Kalmunka. Right?
Kalumka.
Kalunka. Of course. It was like I think I missed the click in there. You were right to correct me. I'm walking with them. I said, I just try to make a break for it. Start running towards the jungle, past try to push through a couple of the smaller indigenous peoples.
There's a big guy that stepped in front of you holding a spear, and it hit you in the face. Tried to hit you in the face with the back of his spear. He swing way too early, and he lose balance.
Duck down and shove him over. Keep running.
He fall on his face, ass in the air. Everybody's slapping their knees, looking at him.
Just sprinting into the jungle now.
He stand back up, all upset. He's yelling at you. He throw his spear. Spear hits you in the just like grazing your leg. Do a good gash.
Ah!
The native are laughing their ass off, seeing you fall.
Fall. My leg is bleeding against the grasses there, large leafy plants. Sitting down, looking at them, and I say, stand up again, try to run off.
Kalumkai run towards you. Just stop running.
I'm like running while he's behind me. I say, they're throwing spears at me, Kalumka.
Yeah, poison.
What? And I just like fall. My face in the mud as I start
your leg is burning like a bitch.
Blacking out again.
Kalumka is running towards you.
Balumka.
You wake up.
Wake up.
You open your eye. Yeah, you wake up later on. You're in a hut. Just leave for sealing. It's much fresher now. The sound of the jungle changed quite a lot. You stink like urine. And there's mud and leaves wrapping your leg where the wound was.
No. Definitely stink now. I sit up, look around. I try to push on the walls. See if I can push them out.
Roll strength. The hut just like the wall, like some stick of the hut just like break off. The roof fall on you, just leave.
Like in a big blanket of leaves now.
You hear like yelling. Somebody like, and like come running and say like, you don't break people's house.
Help! I'm under here. Kalumka
is there. He's starting to pull away the leaves. What are you doing? You're savage.
I guess that's me. Oh, the old savage. Did you guys pee on me?
It's to neutralize poison.
Smart.
We make mud with urine.
It's a good way. We just use water in my home.
No, water make it worse.
Of course. Taking the stuff off. I say, it does feel a little warm here. It's like
You need to eat.
yeah.
Kalumka to turn around and he yell like in his tongue and he clap his hand. And there's a woman coming around.
Did you guys cook that guy? Old man?
Not yet. We're drying him first.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, I would like to eat, actually.
There's a big fire in the background, a big bonfire. It's smoking a lot, illuminating the night. The woman just wearing like a grass skirt. Her tits coming over the skirt, the bottom of the skirt. She'll bring you a clay bowl with some nice, fat, juicy grubs.
Oh.
And some berries
Great.
on the side.
What kind of berries are these? I take one and it's like the tiniest.
Kalumka pointed the grubs. You need to eat for strength to heal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And just like sit down on his heel.
He's
looking, staring at you.
To eat the grub, right?
Yeah.
It's like wiggling. All right, I will. I'm gonna eat
the grub. And he turned around over his shoulder and he yells something. And then there's a few guys that come and stand behind him.
Toss the food over my shoulder. Mm-hmm.
You didn't eat.
Ah. Delicious.
The guy in the background like whisper to one each other and they laugh a bit. And then they talk to Kalumka.
I couldn't eat another bite, really, Palumpa.
It's Kalumka.
Hand the bowl.
So you don't like our food.
Who said that? I just ate I look behind me. Oh, there's like a guy with like grubs. Whatever. I don't know how that happened, but I thought it was a delightful meal.
Well, it's too bad that you cannot eat anymore because now we have roasted rabbit.
Yeah. I could try.
They're laughing. They're laughing, and like there's another lady coming up with some slice of meat that has been like dried and roasted and smells very good.
Ooh,
and now they share that among themselves.
Smells really good. The spice on that, huh? You guys did a pretty good rub on that. I can tell.
Yeah, we didn't talk the entry would fill you up. It's too bad.
Yeah, it's too bad. Just watch them. It's brutalizing this like perfectly cooked meat.
Yeah, they're just like eating it, laughing amongst themselves, and like one of them like just and you over like a good piece, a good chunk.
I might as well. It'd be rude to.
When you grab it, that they start like laughing.
Take a bite out of it.
Yeah.
Say,
juicy.
I say, so you guys like you said it was sacred? Was it the priest that told you it was sacred?
No.
Oh.
Volcano?
Yeah,
No, it's been secret for a long time.
of course.
In the culture, it is God of the island. The volcano gave birth to the island.
How's it going? Is it see it's smoking? Maybe island angry.
It does the volcano does what he wants, right?
Yeah.
We cannot control it.
Well, what I heard was the old priest put something in the volcano and it's making the volcano angry. That's a story we heard where I'm from. And so, if it's smoking a lot, maybe we should go check that out.
The old priest is the volcano. Is in the volcano.
Okay. That would be a good spot to put him. Just for safekeeping.
Yes.
Yeah. Make sure he doesn't do that anymore.
He can teach his way to volcano now. Would you like to meet him?
We could go over there.
Can you walk?
Maybe.
We go in the morning.
Okay. I finish eating my rabbit and watch them as they finish eating. Wait for
The night
to
the night can get fresh.
He says, like always, like sitting on his hill next to you. He touch your chest.
So you cannot sleep here anymore. Out, bro. So you should go.
I'll find a spot to sleep.
You go sleep with her.
And he point to the girl that brought you the grubs.
Oh.
She'd keep you warm. And like she look at you and she'd go.
That's very generous.
She must be like 55.
Yeah.
She lost husband recently.
Oh, okay, so she's got a spot available. Then.
Yes. And children
Very
are grown.
hospitable.
He point to a big guy that is there like with a big club.
So, the son here.
And the son like wave at you.
He's like doing this too. I'm like,
so the son is okay with you sharing the bed, the mother.
all right. Is there another? Maybe she needs she's got an extra room. I point out like some smoking hot young 20s.
No, she's too young.
Of course.
Doesn't have experience.
That's what I'm looking for. And,
No, you'd be better with her.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kalimka.
Yeah.
The woman come next to you and she grab you by the arm and she helps you get up. Pull on your arm like that.
It's very helpful. I can do it. I can do it from here. Thank you. I like.
She's staying like holding into your arm, walking, trying to pull you toward her. You're like one end, like start like touching at your hair.
That's not necessary. I don't need that.
Ooh. She touched herself.
Sure.
And she's
Oh my God.
and she said, Sabima.
Sabima. Absolutely. Do you have any more of the rabbit, maybe?
She said, Sabima.
Sabima, and I'm Jonathan, I think. Sorry.
Daniel.
Daniel. That's right. I'm Daniel. Sabima.
She's grabbing you by the arm, pulling her. The son's looking at you, chuckling a bit. Big club in his hand. Very muscular guy.
Look at me. Just put my head down and walk into the tent.
The son is talking to Kalunga. And Kalunga, he come running back to you. He say, Daniel, don't break Sebima's house.
Got it. I
will
won't
be happy.
I won't do that.
Be gentle.
Got it.
She's a good woman. She know what she do. We experienced her. Sebima is dragging you inside. She's pointing to her little hut. And now like she's just going like, ooh.
Watching her like try to dance erotically. Just like...
She's going like with both hands, like touching your chest, trying to remove your clothes. She's getting a bit confused by your shirt.
Ooh, I go like, ooh, I'm cold.
She turned around and grabbed some stick and like start like building a fire.
Okay. I just sit down on the mat and just watching her. Say, Sabima.
She turn around when you see her name. Ooh.
Daniel. Mountain.
Donna.
And then
She's a Bima.
Yeah. Yep. And the volcano. Forget it.
Oh, yeah. She take away her grass skirt and say, "Volcano." Go like that.
I just cover my face and lay down.
And she go again like. And she point toward her like that. Oh, Daniel.
No. Sabima, no. I roll over on my side in the fetal position. Just wait for the morning.
She just go lie down next to you, but mostly respect you.
Mostly. I only feel a little violated, which is great.
Yeah. You awaken by a stick pushing you in the ribs. I don't think I can do that, man.
I hate this game.
I hate it too. I don't know where it's going.
I don't know what's happening.
It's
This
fucking
is one of the worst role-playing games I've ever played.
yes. That's
Um,
I cannot do that anymore, man. It's like it's
yeah,
fucking
that's fine.
awful. That's a fail. Yeah.
You should have just raped me at some point. You know what? Sometimes the no prep challenge will not work.
Yeah. Well, you know
what?
I guess that's also part of the
And then they lived happily ever after. The end.
it's part of the
That was
game,
good.
right? It's part of
Yeah.
the game.
It's part
What's
of the game.
what's the lesson that we learn here, right? Just like
That comedy is a trash tone, and it should be removed.
I kind of forgot about it, right? At first, right?
Yeah.
But and
I
it
don't
was a
know
weird
how to
combination.
do. I don't know how to do comedy and comedy. I felt very unfunny the whole time. I
Yeah.
think it's because I was. And then,
No, like it's quite like I didn't know how to make comedy in that setting.
yeah,
And on one-on-one, like I said, right? Just like that you have nobody to riff with.
yeah, the Sabima with the volcano was good.
Yeah.
It was funny to me, anyways.
But I don't know. Like yeah. Not a success, this one.
Yeah. What a disgusting feeling I have.
Yeah, man. I feel like I need to fucking take a shower now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I didn't
How
want
much
to be. I didn't want to be in there. I didn't want to play that game. Throw up the list. Let's talk
Drop
about
the
it.
list? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. What you have done? What would you have done different?
I don't know. The comedy tone is really throwing me off.
Because like, I think we could pull comedy in a lot of case,
Yeah.
but I don't know if comedy works on one-on-one.
I don't think it works at all.
You don't think it works at all?
No, not in a real game. Because it's fake.
Maybe it's not organic enough.
It's all, yeah, it's all like, I don't know how to describe it. It's too
Trying to make jokes.
ridiculousness. You have to make ridiculous premises happen,
Yeah.
which are not organic.
I guess like with the also like with the roles and shit like that, right? We could have like we could have tried to be like a little more like have more stuff happen.
Yeah. What I was
and
trying
have, like
at the, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish your point.
no, and I have like play the slapstick of the slapstick of the failure and stuff like that. But even then, because you're describing, right? It's not like you're seeing it and stuff like that. It doesn't work
Exactly.
that well, right? Comedy has to be with comedy in role playing game. I think can work in dialogue.
Yeah. Only if it
And if
works
you don't have like
with the medium. Only if it works with the medium. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
The slapstick doesn't work. That's what I was trying to do at the beginning. I was trying to emulate a comedy show.
not written lies. Yes, it was. It was very rough. We had
Really
to declare this one a failure.
We lost all of our viewers about 20 minutes in. But it was like at the start when I was like poking him with a stick, I was like, this would be funny if I saw it.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking about the stick, like poking the dude as he's dying. Like, oh, I was like, oh, that'd be funny in like a movie. Like Cabin Boy. Have you ever seen Cabin Boy?
No. You just got here. You didn't miss anything. Don't go back.
We're tearing this. We're tearing off our skin now.
Yeah. No, man. It was
Get it out. Get comedy out of there.
We want to take comedy out. We have to take something else out or replace it with something else. And I'm not sure if I want to take it out. I want to give it another try at some point when there's not just one-on-one.
No, it's the worst one. It's not even close. It's fine. If you want to suffer again.
Yeah, I want to suffer again.
If you have to suffer to learn the lesson again.
I'm a slow learner. Also, I want to see if somebody else try to do it, right? Somebody else try to GM it.
You want to
Yeah, I wanna
punish someone else.
Yeah, but at some point,
you're gonna GM every game from here on. No Pro Challenge is max GMing. It's just
that's how they call it. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking rough one. Fucking Wilderness is out.
Or Comedy's out.
Or comedy. You want to? What will we replace comedy with?
I feel like the rule that I came up with gives us a little escape
out.
A little release valve on the tones.
I'm gonna change nothing.
What? You're leaving Wilderness?
I'm leaving everything.
Okay.
I want you to suffer as well.
Yeah. Well, I did. In case it wasn't clear, I suffered.
I'm sorry. I tried to do something, right? But it's like, man, I came with nothing.
I mean, I tried to run off, and you're like, you can't run off. You're poisoned. I'm going to roll to attack you 2 times before anything. I was like, okay, you got me, bitch.
Oh, should I let you run off?
Well, you rolled a fucking 1. Probably get to run off when you roll the 1.
Yeah, maybe I've been unfair.
He doesn't get to get up and throw again instantly.
Yeah, I guess I didn't want you to run off because well, it wasn't instantly. Yeah, give you a chance to,
because you felt the control slipping from you as a GM.
Yeah.
Something it's something you need to address.
I don't know what I would have you done, like no, just outside. I guess I could maybe it would have been a better
They can hunt me through the woods. It's fine.
Yeah.
And it would have been more like, I could have who fucking knows? It probably would have sucked anyways. It probably would have been better than you slowly trying to rape me. An old lady.
Oh man, why did I do that? Yeah. What do you find comedy in that situation, right? What do you like? You have to. What do you find? Where do you find comedy that's in those situations?
And I like the part where you're like, hey. But like that should be the end. I kept like trying to advance time too. I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna wait till the morning, and you're like, they're taking you to the hut now. They're slowly undressing you. You're like, okay, I'm gonna wait in a fetal position for the morning. Like, they're fucking you now. I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? What does Max want?
I don't know, man. I wanted this to be over. Like I had no fucking direction. I had no fucking idea.
Yeah.
It's the worst fucking thing, right? Just like, and that's the thing too. One-on-one is always like I always say, like one-on-one is much harder because like when there's like more than one player, they can talk among each other and you get time to think, right? And they make plans and you listen and shit like that. One-on-one is such a fucking different beast.
One-on-one, yeah. I guess in that respect, comedy one-on-one is a bit trash.
Yeah. And also, yeah, I don't know, man. Just like Wilderness one-on-one is trash. Wilderness comedy one-on-one, that was the worst fucking.
Wilderness one-on-one is awesome. What are you talking about? It's a survival game.
Yeah, like, but Wilderness comedy one-on-one.
Yeah, Wilderness comedy is stupid. Comedy is stupid, especially comedy one-on-one.
Yeah.
For any setting, it would have sucked. Doesn't matter what the setting is.
Yeah, I'll look at that.
I mean,
we made Brett's success story. Yeah. Well, there's a reason why they're called like challenge, right? It's not like not like the ultimate no prep walk in the park, right? Just like
this one's not going in that Dave Ramsey montage. What is it? Yeah.
Crime noir,
yeah.
But I don't know. Is there something
comedy?
Yeah, lesson learned makes you stronger. Yeah.
What lesson?
I can join if you need. Well, not tonight, but like at some point, yes.
Oh my god, Dare to Wonder, yes! For God's sakes, please.
Yeah, I'll let you know next time we do one of those.
Others, if you guys want to play,
yeah,
like we can't get people to play with us. I don't know why, but I think people are intimidated or they probably just can't hit the scheduling time. But a lot of it is scheduling.
Well,
But,
also like those things. That's the thing too, right? Like I dare to wonder. I'll let you know next time we do one of those.
Yeah.
But we often decide to do one of those very last minute.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like, oh, in an hour, are you free? Let's come on. That's that's the whole fucking point. Yeah. No, like it's not gonna be tonight because fucking tonight, man. Like now I'm fucking depressed and yeah.
Yeah. If you want to join our Discord, the Discord.
He is on the Discord. Yes,
Oh,
he is.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize your name.
It goes by another name on Discord. Well, I'm not gonna anyway.
You're not gonna out him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna out him. Oh, there he said he's Valor Blaster. Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you know next time we do one of those. You know who that is? He's been on the show with us. Oh no, you weren't there. It's true. Leo, when we did the reaction to Questing Beast.
Oh, he's the other panelist with Zonalar and Tyler.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Cool.
Game. Yeah, you gotta go get all
those
names.
Do you have a game, bro? Where's your game, bro?
But yeah, man, that was rough.
Yeah. Take comedy.
I hope next time. I hope take comedy out.
Take it out.
No, I want somebody else to run.
I feel like because you aren't replacing something, I get to replace something, and I'm going to replace comedy.
What you want to replace comedy with?
Shit, I did the thing. I didn't think about what I would want to replace it with. Yeah. Okay, I will tell you that right now. I want to replace it with
rape.
No.
It's the same thing.
We're taking comedy out already. That's highest comedy. When you got Max Boivin on the wheel.
It's funny if it happens to dude, right? That's the
yeah. Okay. Obviously. How about I feel like what if I said certain death? Would that be a genre or tone?
No.
What would be like something that it's like you're gonna die? Impossible odds.
Fatalistic.
That sounds more depressing and shitty.
Yeah.
How about impossible?
You have cancer.
You have 2 days to live. That'd be awesome, actually. Can we do impossible odds? Can that be one? Can you erase comedy? It's fine, I guess.
Existential gloom. We always have like a grim and depressing.
Grim and depressing. But it doesn't have to be depressing just because it's impossible odds,
What you want?
Okay, I'll think of a different one.
Yeah, think.
Even though it's incredible, even though it's already great. I can't tell if I'm frozen.
No, I don't. Well, are you?
I can't see what you're typing if you're typing in this document.
I'm not typing in that. I'm typing somewhere else. Like a rude.
You interacting with the chat?
No, with Discord.
Okay. What about how about something with like morality, like
morality play?
Morality play? Is that a thing?
It's not comedy at least.
Yeah,
opera.
Put whatever you
want. Opera. Musical. I'm gonna fucking punish you. There you go. I'm the GM. I get to replace the tone. Musical.
How the fuck would you do that?
You gotta have to fucking sing.
You're gonna have to 4D a song. I'm gonna 4D some singers, and then you can sing. You'll do the GM. And I'll just be the one walking around going, "What?" Like all these cats are running around me, like, "What?
Yeah, exactly.
What are all these
With
cats doing here?"
Yeah, it's a musical.
Anthropomorphic musical is the golden
18
choices.
and 1. Yeah. Anthropomorphic musical.
Musical's still better than comedy. I just want you to understand that. I'm happy with the improvement.
All right, then it's gonna. I don't want to fucking do that because that's gonna be another fucking disaster, right? Just waiting to happen.
It can't happen. It's one of those unrealistic. It's the same issue, right? Except for the fact that you have to invent songs, which is impossible to do that spontaneously. It's not in my wheelhouse.
No, you just have to sing what you have to. Anyway, just like
I'm actually not terrible at it, because I have a child.
Yeah, exactly. You just sign what she's doing, right? And then so the song's about me.
Hello, I'd like to. Yeah, that's a good point. Like it's the situation, and you just start singing.
You just start describing singing. Yeah, exactly.
Describing the scenario in a sing-song voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Action pack or dramatic?
Who is this older woman who wants me?
Sabina.
That would have been a way better game.
In doubt, start singing.
Yeah. As soon as there's a lull in the action, someone just starts singing. Okay. Well, I've given you 2. I feel like they're not terrible.
Morality. Well, I don't know.
Impossible odds and morality play. You don't like either of them.
No, I don't like either.
I don't think impossible odds is a setting, so I don't know why it doesn't fit here.
Like I wouldn't know what it means.
It's more of a theme than a.
I wouldn't know what it means.
Well, you pick the setting. Future fantasy. Okay, you're dealing with impossible odds. Okay.
Then you're screwed.
Exactly.
So you're just like, well, there you go. This asteroid's gonna crash on our face now.
That was kind of the premise. That's kind of what I wanted to do with Hell when I made that game. I was like, these guys, they're totally screwed. Everything they do is gonna hurt them. Doesn't matter. And then you guys turned it into an action game. Then I killed you.
Not me. I understand.
You're the only one. You're the only one playing the long game.
Yeah.
Intrigue. What about intrigue?
Yeah.
Political.
Yeah. Intrigue. Yeah. Okay, I'll put intrigue. We don't have it, and it fit right. Maybe. Yeah.
I spelled it.
It's not intrigue.
It's not intrigue.
Intrigue. In my country, we say intrigue.
Are you like pointing at your vagina? Intrigue.
Exactly.
No.
That was funny.
Yeah. When I didn't remember my own character's name, we were like, this game is terrible.
Yeah, that's I knew it was like.
I was like, I don't know. Am I John or something? I don't give a shit.
Jonathan, I think.
We're so bad. What a bad game. All right.
Tragedy. We have like a dramatic. Well, is it the same as dramatic?
Oh, okay. Well, we're getting some tips. Some tips. Ooh, I like this tip. Children's adventure.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That is a great idea.
Or fairy tale.
Yeah, fairy tale. Yeah.
Is that better than intrigue? I put intrigue now.
Yeah, I kind of like intrigue, but we can get rid of horror right now.
No. You know what? I'm gonna make some
Turn
for
it into
future.
a yeah.
Reference. I'm gonna put fairy tale.
Greek
Children.
epic. I think that's more of a setting. I don't know if it is, but
Yeah, well, that's kind of ancient thing, right?
yeah, tragic.
Yeah. Do we have anything that we need to talk about now? Can I just go? I don't know.
I am going to not be in the Horizon game Monday.
Yeah,
So
and I'm
heads
gonna.
up,
Yeah,
y'all.
it's true. I'm still playing with Crispy the Horizon game.
Yeah. It's the perfect time to join the campaign if you guys have, we kind of want to vet you.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in playing with us, you just have to kind of let us know so we can check you out and then put you in our games. Please.
Yeah, that's can I fit in for Phil Horizon? Well, you have to check with Crispy, right? Just like
Boom.
yeah. But
Yeah.
that was the goal of this game, right? It's a longer campaign, and we wanted to give chance to people like to join, maybe like for a few sessions, stuff like that, right?
Or not, or for long term.
Or for long term, right? Depending
Yeah.
on how it goes, but it's always depending on character goals and shit like that.
We want people to play in this game, so we
Yeah.
can't get people to play in it.
No.
Mostly because of scheduling. But y'all are here, so hey.
Yeah. So check with Crispy, and then we can do like
one of the big things with 4D is we vet our players. So
yes. So
as long as you're okay with
know the rules. You know the rules, right? Just like what are the rules? Don't talk out of character. Try to avoid as much
out of
possible.
character talk, yeah.
No out of character talks. When come your turn, say where you're at, what you do, what you say.
Just kind of
Keep your
general
turn
adhering to a social contract.
Yeah.
It's really just about like knowing how the game flows.
Yeah. Keep your turn short. You can co-create, but within reason. And in doubt, you can just like you don't have to, right? Just like it's a license you're allowed to, but you don't,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No food, no.
Yeah. That's
no
true.
food, no phone. That's good camera and stuff like that. That's yeah.
I get away with a shitty connection once in a while, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some trash.
But yeah, those are basically like the rules for roleplay that we have, like the main one, I guess. Yeah. That are different than like a regular table.
Yep.
Are we wrapping that up?
And we're eager for players, so we're happy.
We also want other people. We also want other people to try out the no prep challenge.
Oh, that's true.
That's also a thing, right? I send the challenge out there, and I want other people like to try it, like other groups.
No one's gonna be able to match that last game.
No, obviously. Like,
so
I know we raised the bar super high. Maybe it's good that we have a trash one.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fucking live it up.
Our first ever bad session of our lives, maybe.
I don't know. That was worse than Wendy for sure, though. Wendy was a blast.
Wendy wasn't even that bad.
No, it was good. Can you play as a VTuber model? Oh, I don't know about that. I need to see, because it's important too that we can be able to tell if somebody like some kind of body language, if somebody's is about to talk or something like that, right?
It's not great. I'm not a big fan of the VTubers.
Yeah, you would need to have like a certain level and shit like that. But I understand like people don't want to show their face. Yeah. They what was Shana always say? Like, oh, they just deformed. Everybody's idiocy deformed.
Yeah.
You don't want to show their face. No, but yeah, like
what if they made their character a VTuber avatar? What if they're, you know what I mean? Is that good? What if they made this guy here? Let's pull this guy up.
Oh yeah, like. Well, the thing is, like, I don't want just a
Hi,
static
it's
picture.
me.
I don't want just a static picture, and I don't want just a static picture that's gonna waver a bit when you talk, right? That annoys
Yeah.
me, to be honest. Like, some people want to do that. It fucking annoys me. Right? It's more distracting than anything else, right? Stop fucking
I
doing that,
agree.
people. But like, you know, like what nerds do, right? Just like when it tracks her movement, it tracks her facial expression. You can see when she's about to say something. You can see when she's laughing, right? Even if she's muted. So at that level, maybe I would be okay with. Maybe I'm not a fan of it, but
I too am not a fan of it,
I'm
but
trying to
I'm
make a
not.
concession.
That's how much I want people to play with this.
Yeah. So maybe it's something we can test at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this game, this Ultimate No Pep Challenge, shit fucking game. We're gonna live it up. Maybe that's gonna incite people to try it, right? It's not. It's like, you know, that's the whole fucking point, right? It's a shit game. Didn't go nowhere. We killed it early, but it's just a one shot. We did something for the evening. We tried something. You know, it doesn't matter. There's no stake.
We were gonna see if it worked. I feel like
Yeah.
Max, he should have let me run off instead of tried to force
Yeah.
the rape.
Yeah, I made mistake. Mistakes were made. But then I
Sometimes-
would have tried to rape you for 20 minutes.
The first thing you thought is like, oh, I have the GMs. How do I rape Phil? And then you're like, you start rolling dice. We're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. But that's often, like, that's what I say, right? It's like there's no stake, right? You try something and it doesn't work or it sucks, right? Well, then you try something and it's still, like, even if it's not a great game, you're still hanging out with a buddy and you still have some kind of fun in a way, right? Just like even maybe it wasn't fun in the moment, then we can laugh about it later on, right? Just like,
it wasn't fun while you're playing.
no.
So that you have that to look forward to.
You actually have to look. Yeah, exactly.
But
then
the
it was
goal isn't
experience.
fun, guys.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it so much.
And get drunk on the virtual drinking. Well, I need to fucking cut the drinking a bit. To be honest, I've been overdoing it lately.
You need to drink more water.
Yeah, is that a wrap? I think that's a wrap for the stream tonight.
So, do you want to talk about anything else since we had a short game?
What are we going to talk about?
Can I talk to you about something else? Can we
Yes,
do
of course.
a quick tear off your skin slight topic?
Yes.
Okay, here's the topic.
Should I put a bumper?
To do another bumper. 5-second
Oh,
bumper.
good.
Stick around, guys. This is gonna be huge.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah. Do the. There you go.
All right, there you go. Welcome to Tear Off Your Skin.
All right. Here's what I was thinking. 4D. Does 4D reinvent the quantum ogre? Now, hear me out. We talked about this for a second off the stream. The quantum ogre is the prepping GM has decided that there is going to be this monster, and he gives the 2 doors. It's for the folks at home. He gives the 2 doors, and no matter what door they pick, there's an ogre monster that they have prepped, ready to go. Now, the 4D GM says there's like 2 doors, and they're like, okay, I take the left one. They don't know what the hell's behind either door.
Yeah.
So they're like, now's a good time for a fucking ogre. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I got
So
what
the
you mean.
decision is meaningless because there's nothing behind either door.
But we also like
Or should the good GM have something behind both doors when they spawn the doors?
when you spawn the door, you decide.
Well, that's the question.
It's rare that we do like those kind of game, right? Like,
Yeah, I'm
like,
not usually having 2 doors anywhere.
Yeah.
But there's no. Is there meaning? You're not really avoiding stuff, or are you avoiding stuff? I don't know.
because we don't do the challenge at the same point, right? The challenge is not about like you're not trying to beat an adventure prepared by the GM, right?
Yeah.
That's the big distinction. Like sometimes like conventional play, right? They have those thing where you like the GM prepare an adventure and you try to beat it, right? There's this almost competitive aspect to it. It's not a real competition because the GM can always like, oh, rock fall, everybody's die, right?
Yeah.
But we
What-
don't do those kind of games, so it doesn't like the question doesn't make sense in the same sense,
I
right?
agree. I agree. It's a
Like
totally
why would I give you like an option like, oh, there's a door on the left and there's a door on the right, right? Just like which one you pick. I think if I'd give you an option like that, I would probably have an idea of what's in between behind both door.
The reason you're
Because
doing that,
otherwise, I wouldn't put 2 door, right? Just like
the reason you're doing that is because you probably at that point have a good idea of the layout of this area. You're like, okay, that's like going to be the bathroom over there. That's going to be
yeah, like
you probably have it planned out.
Both an auger and not an auger until you open the door, right?
Yeah. The real crazy part is no matter what door you go through, the player's going to spawn the ogre.
Oh no, an ogre! What? Okay.
It's the PC that's making the quantum ogre in the 4D world.
Yeah. No, like let's think of a.
No. Boom. That's right.
Yeah, Schrodinger's ogre. Yeah.
Is it? Is that right?
Yeah. It's the cat is both dead and alive.
Yeah.
It's Schrodinger's cat. Yeah. But
so I would say that there's no, just like you said, there's no ability to have a quantum ogre because it's all I'm trying to lose my train of thought here. It's all a reaction based on what the characters are doing, and that scenario doesn't really ever happen. There's no reason.
And also like we don't really do like the just like, oh, there's randomly an ogre here, right? If you like either maybe you're on a mission to go fight an ogre, right? And then you're gonna look for clue, you're gonna track him, stuff like that, and you're gonna direct. It's gonna be action that's gonna lead you to the ogre, right? You're gonna take proactive step to get to the ogre. So then it doesn't really apply.
So it is if there is a mission to get the ogre.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of like whatever you do is getting you to the ogre. If that's like what the player's trying to do.
And then there's gonna be some roles.
I don't have an ogre hidden over here. It's just like, okay, well now I'm going through this area.
Like you're gonna make some rolls and stuff like that. And if you try to do something and you roll and you succeed, the thing you've tried to do is gonna get you closer to the ogre. If you roll and you fail, the thing is not gonna get you closer to the ogre, or it's gonna get you in the wrong direction, right? And then the player will interpret that and direct and make the conclusion regarding that, right? So there's no quantum ogre. There's an ogre that exists somewhere. Did you get to it or not right yet?
Yeah. I don't know if this is a topic. I'm starting to lose faith. I'm starting to lose faith in my topic now.
No, I think it's an interesting topic because it's almost like, is there such a thing as a quantum ogre in the 40? I think it's an interesting topic because we're such in a different paradigm, right? Like because we're outside of like this. Oh, here's the adventure that you have to go through, right? It's like because like then again like and if like if it's a random encounter and shit like that, right? Which we would also normally try to.
I don't hate them.
Forecast it.
Yeah, I guess.
Give some sign, like just like oh, you're in this manner, and like there would be like some roar, some noise, some refuse, or some shit like that would like say, oh, there's something there, right? And then you open the door, oh, there's an ogre. It wouldn't be just like, no, everything is normal, everything is peachy. Oh, there's an ogre. Didn't see it coming. We don't really do that, right?
Yeah, he's having breakfast. Yes, we do not do that.
Yeah, and what Jonathan is said, like Pavlov's ogre, right? If player encounter a door, player would prepare for an ogre fight, right? It's like I often say, like jokingly, like talking about a conventional play, like role playing game, or just about like opening door, defeating whatever obstacle you encounter to get to the next door, right?
Yeah.
That's
It's called
Oh, yeah.
encounters.
There you go. Like what my ear trumpet has been struck by lightning says, like one door is 8 foot tall, one door is 4. Yeah, that'd be like one way to do it, right? Just like, you give some indication that something is fishy here, right?
Yeah.
Some telegraphing. That's the word I was looking for.
So I think what we're talking about, and I don't know if that is actually. So what I think we're talking about is kind of the difference between a narrative style and a simulationist style. I don't know what that. I know that has a very specific connotation in our hobby, but I would say that we lean more into telling a narrative or pushing the narrative, I guess, is more not telling a narrative, but pushing a narrative through our play rather than trying to hang out in a
Oh, you really? Because I would say
established
I would say
world.
the opposite.
Yeah.
Because what we do really, because we don't have a story that we're trying to solve, right? What we do mostly is try to preserve the reality and the verisimilitude of the world.
Mm-hmm. Well, a proactive player is pursuing a goal, typically.
Yeah.
And if they're going to pursue a goal, then that's establishing what the story is going to be about.
Yeah, but we also, like, when we talk about co-creation, right? It's always about you need to make sense in the world, right? We always need to preserve the reality of the world. When you pursue your goal has to make sense for your character, right? You have to act as a character. You're not just like, we're not like, it's just not like, you're not just a game pieces, right?
Yeah, but that's like more of a prerequisite for what makes a goal. Once you have the goal, pretty well establishes what you're going to be doing.
But even like with the metagaming stuff and shit like that, right? It's always has to be used in a way to serve the preserving the verisimilitude, if you want, no?
That word's too big for me. So, what are you talking about metagaming now for? What are we talking about? Saying like Quantum Ogre?
Quantum Ogre. Like, no, if you have a goal, right? Your character has a goal.
Yeah.
And maybe like you're privileged because like there's this thing, like you can have like some like something in some game, right? We're separated and your character is going this way. And I want my character to meet up with your character, right?
I was just thinking, like, how the hell would you metagame? But yeah, it's when you separate the party.
Yeah, when you separate the party, and I want to find a reason to get back together, right? Like we did that kind of in the
Tried a few times.
in the Traveler session, but also like in the Call of Cthulhu session.
The heist one.
No, the Traveler one.
Oh yeah, with the 4-hour genre.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like at some point, you find reason for your character to go there, because you know that another character is going there. So there's a metagaming there, and it served the narrative, but it's also like it served the narrative in a sense. It pushed the narrative in a sense, but it's subservient first and foremost to the reality of the world. I cannot just say that for no reason that makes no sense, right? Go to the kitchen because you're going to be there, right? Just like
it turns the goal into telling a cohesive story more.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is not terrible.
And like I would say that we're not narrative first, because otherwise we'd have something like plot armor and shit like that, right? And because we don't do that, and because we have the rolls and we don't fudge dice rolls.
I don't know about that.
Right?
You don't think we do plot armor a little bit?
You think we do plot armor? I try not to.
I think that if Crispy knew the spoilers, I think if Crispy knew I had a strike, I don't think he would have killed me.
Well, you're right then to not tell him. Well, although you did tell him twice.
Right. But I don't think he caught it. Yeah. And he even said, he was like, "Oh, you did telegraph that. I should have known."
But I think it's good that he. Yeah, no, I think it's good that
he's not listening.
No, in that sense, in that sense, I think, like, I don't like that Brick died.
Yeah.
Spoilers. But if it happened, right? Yeah, spoiler. Well, the game has been out for a week now almost, right?
Yeah, you guys should have watched. What the?
Come on, man. Keep up.
Wake up.
But yeah, I think it like I don't like, I try not to do plot armor when I run and stuff like that, and that's also count for in the last horror game that I run in the No Prep Challenge, right?
Of course.
Like, I fucking got fucked over because I couldn't roll to save my life, my bad guy, and
Yeah,
Christy
you're
would
back.
roll hot, right? So what do I do now? I
I
have
guess
to
we
adapt.
just resolve the whole issue, and then we go have dinner. And you're
Yeah.
like, dude, was that a horror game? I don't know. It was about to be.
Yeah, but then, like, what do you do when your bad guys turn out like, you roll like
kinda-
ones and twos and threes?
It's kind of interesting with these tones, though, like with horror, is that you are pushing the narrative because you have to inject horror.
Yeah.
You have an obligation. So with those tones, you kind of have to get out of the.
That's what the chat's saying. Written lies. Telegraphing is a thing we talk about when it comes to trying to stay in the flow in the style. Yeah, I think it's important, and also like it's big important like for fairness, right? Like I want the game to be I want it to be like possible for you to die, but it shouldn't feel like random, right? You die because of the choice you made, or because like you got a chance to act upon it. You say like, oh, I took away your agency in this cup horror game, right?
Did you? Not in the cop one.
Because you got put the voodoo necklace around the neck, right?
Oh, I did say that, but I don't believe that. But yeah, I remember saying that.
Yeah, you saying that just to troll me, but like again, I gave you like a fair warning, right?
Yeah.
I did telegraph it. You knew it coming. You got a chance to act upon it.
Gave me like 3 chances to get away from
And you decided in character. You roleplay your character, right? You didn't you could have made a game, but you roleplay your character, so you accepted the consequence of that, and that's fine. That's totally fine.
Part of it was that. Part of it was me wanting to have an interesting story.
Yeah. All right.
I'm pushing it a little bit. I want to interact with that guy, and I want him to do his crazy shit on me.
Yeah.
But also, because I'm like playing a character. Obviously, as a player, I'm like, oh, Max is telling me this dude is the psycho killer or something. Something's up with him. But he's a detective. So my guy kind of trusts him. So I want to play that angle.
Yeah.
Because that sounds interesting to me as a player.
That sounds interesting, but that's also like, when you respect your character, that's the simulationist aspect, right? When you act as your character would act, and you preserve the very similitude of the world, the vraisemblance of the world, right? The truthness of the word.
Vraisemblance is my preference. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I went there.
Yeah.
The vraisemblance.
I actually really like telegraphing a lot. I think it fuels 4D co-creation a lot.
Yes.
Like I'll just like drop random shit and hope that it's foreshadowing.
Yeah, and it's great when you have like people that you used to play with, and you can riff with one another, right? Stuff like that. And if it doesn't get picked up, right, that's fine too, right? Sometimes you just like
in our campaign, it was like early on. We were at the bar in Eberlein or something, and the waitress comes over and she says some shit, and then you're like, I didn't want to sit down. I want to go see what this world has to offer. And I said, well, sometimes you gotta take what the world's offering you. And then you go, oh, that's a good point. And then that theme got brought along like throughout the rest of the, like almost every session we kind of touch on it. It was such an interesting like thing that we picked up. That's kind of a narrative. Like I'm trying to I'm trying to put something in my story almost,
Well, like that's also like what we're doing,
and
right?
it was in the last session,
defining the character, right?
Yeah. It was in that last session you're like, and we should kind of go with the flow, right, Brick?
Yeah.
I wish I would have mentioned it in my dying breath. I don't know how I would have, but
Yeah.
My Brick was just like, oh, I died.
Hello, Bill. Been a while since I
Hello,
see you
Bill
live.
Wiltfong.
Yeah,
I
it
hope you
helps
still have that
preserve the
video.
verisimilitude. You see, that's the Canadian version of verisimilitude. Yeah,
Verisimilitude.
verisimilitude. You should get me a beer. Things get smooth, go smooth, more smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Some genre require plot armor. I don't like it. But is it always bad? I'm not sure.
nah.
Some plot armor is being understanding of a player's foible. It has its place, but most of the time, it only ruins the weight of your choice. That's how I feel. Like oftentimes, like just like, and
It's got a couple strikes on it. It's not forever.
yeah,
But,
and
I
it
mean,
doesn't mean like like sometimes you can get like lucky, you can get chances, you can get like an extra save. Like when you fell like trying to catch that drone, should you have just fall in the water and die
just
there?
die.
Just die. Like
Maybe.
how do you make a dramatic consequence? But that would have been like push it too far, right?
You would have like walked outside and go, what's wrong?
Oh, Brick just fell off a
Oh,
board.
Brick just died.
Like that's not an interesting death.
Yeah, but if you guys haven't watched it, I thought this death was really interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about it, but it was like my character was finally getting comfortable with danger, and then as soon as he did, he was getting killed.
I find it sad because like I feel like there was still a lot to see with this character.
I know. There's so much more to do, like the engineering plot lines that were going, and
family stuff. I want
family
to
never met him. I think that the family's still out there, and
I
I don't want to plan, but
yeah, I have my idea about that.
I know you do.
Trust me.
I trust you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it.
And
was
I think like that wasn't a fight. That wasn't a big fight and stuff like that. And I think like that was a fair death, right? Because like happened. We killed the guy, and he had like this explosive device on him. Like a spoiler,
And I'm more happy with the fact that I think it was narratively a success than I am with the fact that it was systematically correct. Like I feel like it's better because of that. Like I don't really care about the simulationist aspect of it as much as I care about it being a good death. But I don't know. I don't throw out trying to pull a narrative out. I think it's great. I'm pro metagaming in those situations. That's the telegraphing, that's the foreshadowing, all that stuff. That's not just like natural simulationist shit. That's me planting seeds, throwing plot hooks.
Problem is this: if a PC should only die in a fair scenario, then is it a plot armor in a sense? Like the examples oftentimes I use is like you don't want, like as a GM, you don't want to say like okay, it's the morning I step out of my house, and then you say like, okay, make a dexterity save, and oh, you fail, you get hit by a bus, right? That comes from nowhere.
No.
There's no telegraphing. There's no like dramatic tension.
He rolls a 20. It's like, oh, it is bus time.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not a fair death because like the player didn't get it. Like the death is not a result of his action, of his choice, right? And sometimes you can be like,
say Brick did not have a whole lot of choice in that death, I would say. I mean, we took out the dude, and then it's just like, okay, everyone's blowing up.
Yeah.
It's argument. I don't know that it was fair, but it was argument.
In the sense that it wasn't a big fight.
Yeah. No, not that.
We decided to go in that place. We could have tried to run away.
Mm-hmm.
We decided to fight that dude. We had a chance to duck for cover. So there was some kind of like, it didn't feel unfair, right? It didn't feel like out of the blue.
Mm-hmm.
And you had some injury, right? Maybe you should have like pushed a little more to, well, I kind of want to deal with that before we go do some shenanigans.
It's true.
you know. So we kind of like
Why am I in a hurry? I guess Brick was being a hero, though. That's the whole point.
Yeah. Maybe I pushed you a bit too, right?
Yeah, come on, dude.
Maybe I'll feel guilty about it, right?
Yeah.
Because hey, you know what? We're here. We should just go fucking check it out.
Yeah. All right, let's. I noticed people are saying how awesome I am, so let's just put that up.
Oh,
what?
All right. Sorry, I agree with Phil. Narrative, greater than system. Yeah, I think I think that the thing is with like Phil and I, or maybe are using the term simulationist differently. Like I'm not talking about the mechanic, right? I'm not talking.
I defined it myself, so I'm not using a definition that's in the zeitgeist of these like these types of role playing that have been talked about. But.
Yeah. Written lies queuing is another term. If you can discretely, why am I the one reading those? You should be the one reading.
Queuing is another term. If you can discreetly queue a player without blatantly calling on the player, it's their turn. Hiding the simple mechanics are impossible. Yeah, that's also good. That's another good part with round robin.
Mm-hmm.
And shutting your mouth.
Yeah, and like as a GM, also like giving a chance for everybody to act before you take a turn again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because otherwise, that's
don't do the ping pong, guys. Don't do the ping pong.
Yeah. Telegraphing is a great way to inject a version of plot armor that puts the power in the hands of the player. You can choose to pick up on the clues,
yeah,
or you can accept disaster sometime for fun. Yeah,
that's very much what happened in that horror game. 100%.
Yeah. Max, I sent you a link if you want to share with Phil.
Yeah, shit. Why aren't you sharing?
I don't know what I'm sharing.
This better not be porn.
I don't know.
You said it.
Oh wait, okay. Message request. I don't know what that is.
And then Bill says, "I agree with Phil. Good."
Okay.
You GM 2 times in a row, but then sit out the next. No, that's a coward's way, right, Max?
Yeah.
That's how a coward would play the no prep. I agree with Wilt Fong's agreement, which by proxy is my.
Oh, he's the guy that wanted to play or us to test the system. I'll send.
Yeah, send it out.
Yeah, I'll look that up.
It'd be really good if it was really quick to build a character.
Yeah,
and especially if it's a 2d6 plus modifier, I'll play it.
Yeah.
First GM made me roll for everything. Within the first few minutes, I had grown a third limb and then died falling down a flight of stairs. It's awesome.
Yeah.
How do you die with a third limb? I mean, catch yourself on the stairs. Jeez, how many?
Well, it depends what kind of limb. It's like you're role playing the dog backward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Max can finally play a character for once. Yeah.
Nah, he doesn't need to.
One day I'll play a character. Yeah. So yeah, that's about the Quantum Ogre and what we do. Like,
yeah.
Are we pushing simulation first or narration first?
So
like we're not system first. That's the point. Like we're not system first, right?
Right. We are in the 4D system. Our rules come from how to role play.
Yeah.
And then we adopt the rules of the game. So we are still playing by rules.
Yeah.
It's just
like we have rules for role play. We have rules for role play on top of the rules for the game, right?
Yeah.
And in terms of like, I think in terms of like our priority, I think keeping the world make sense is on top. Then having interesting stuff happening is right next to it, and then like following the rules of the game, that's slower, right?
Ooh, take it easy with this list.
Why?
Okay, tell me that list one more time. Yeah, I mean, but you're
first.
People are writing this down. They're writing in the comments. Okay. They're saying Max doesn't even talk about immersion. He hates immersion.
First one, you want the world to make sense. You want to preserve the reality of the world, right?
Okay.
That include also like playing your character, making your character consistent and stuff like that. You don't just like change your character based on what's happening, right? Just like
Okay, yeah, I'm with you now.
Yeah.
You're saying the rules of our role playing style. Got you.
no, I'm saying the priority that what we try to focus first on, right?
Yeah.
And then it's to have something interesting happen, right? Having a story emerge.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
The story emerges on its own, right? I know we just talked about this the whole time.
The story emerge
Yeah.
through our character acting.
Uh-huh. Oh, so you're saying like be interesting.
Be interesting. Have something
Okay.
happen, right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm okay
You
with
know?
be interesting.
But again, that's under like your character has to be consistent. Your character has to be like act like you did like you made him, right?
Mm-hmm.
You cannot just like make your character different all of a sudden. You decided to make a coward, and now like all of a sudden for no reason you decide to act in a different way, like be the hero, right? And then like you make it dumb, and then you make it smart because
Yeah.
No, first you need to keep the world and your character consistent.
Yeah. I would say after that,
And then-
I would say proactive. Maybe that's
Yeah.
part of interesting.
Yeah, that could be a way to put it.
Yeah.
Have stuff happen, right?
Yeah. Drive stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But is that maybe
That's what I'm
system?
saying.
I
You're
don't even know if
riffing.
I don't even know if that comes before a system.
Being proactive?
Yeah.
And being interesting. It does for me.
But
I
you
think
wouldn't. But in what's like what you value, but in the term like what take priority, right? Because you wouldn't be proactive with something that would blatantly go against the system. You have to be proactive within the limit of the system, right? You have to be proactive within the limit of the world, between the limit of your character, between the limit of the system, right? It doesn't mean it's less important. It means like what has to yield to what.
Okay.
Like like you could say like I'm gonna be proactive. I'm gonna jump to the moon, right? Well, you can do that, right?
I feel like that falls in that first.
Yeah.
Group, that first issue. So we've already established I'm not jumping to the moon at the top.
But I guess those things also kind of work together. Oftentimes, the system of role playing game or there to some kind of like.
I'm getting to the moon. And then
well,
I have to go find the space shuttle now. Yeah,
I did roll in that 20, so
I'm jumping and I'm getting there. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what this. I don't know what he's saying, so I was reading it, and I thought we'd all read it. I just saw the new intro. We see a 2D image of a person. Zoom in, and it transforms into a 3D version, and it pans her out and zooms to the back of the head, showing the view through the 2 eye holes. 4D. Boom. Get to work, written lies.
Yeah.
He's
storyboarding
it. He's storyboarding it.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I needed that intro on my desk by 5 o'clock. Where is it? All right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hit these. I don't know. Okay, he's talking trout. I'm not even gonna look at it. It's a D100 blackjack sandwich roll.
Attribute 1 to 5, skill 1 to 5, double or critical, good or bad.
It's too much D. I would say that I think that our style is separate from this. Like, we're not really looking at narrative. We're not looking at simulationist. We are. We're trying to maintain a level of independence for our own characters, and the GM is trying to do that as well. I love that word.
Yeah,
I'm an American.
Yeah,
and
1776D.
1776 will rise again if you try to take our firearms.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So
player independence, gym independence.
Yeah. So they're doing their own thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
They're playing their game, and then you get good people together, and they make
independence work both way, right?
They make a cool
you
narrative,
can make
and
your own choice for your character.
yeah. And you end up
But
making a good narrative, and you make a good
Yeah.
world to be
Yeah.
in. You know.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you like independence, like you get to make your own choice, and we won't hold you by the end, right? You know,
Yeah.
it's expected that if you're independent, like
I'm gonna click these on. Hey Phil, want to check out my system? Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Of course I do. No math involved? What? I love math.
Yeah, of
You
course.
see, I focus on expression. You don't know how to spell expression. Think about it. Are you focusing? Love you, Phil. Shoots. I love you, Bill. Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Expression.
Now,
There you go.
Now you're focusing on
You
expression.
redeemed himself. You're redeemed.
Just by the way you say I'm focusing on it, and you misspell the thing you're focusing on.
All right.
Irony. I said irony.
Anything you want to talk about?
That's it. There's one other thing I want to talk about, but I can't remember what it was, so we'll just have to do it next time.
Okay. I'll accept that.
Is there something you want to talk about?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm still like at least I guess having this little talk at least did get the stink away a bit, the stench away a bit.
We 4D showered.
Yeah, man.
Staring at our own navel. Is that what it's called? You stare at your own navel.
Staring at my own navel. Yeah.
That's an expression.
Navel gazing. Navel gazing. Yeah. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad we could bathe in pretentiousness and tell people how to role play as a way to cleanse
just after failing like we did.
So role play like us, guys.
Yeah. At least try,
Yeah, try, damn it.
I guess that, like, for me that's the fucking point for tonight, right? But thank you, Phil, for joining me on that fucking fail experiment.
Thanks. I tried to get Max to do this for 3 days, and he finally relented.
I shouldn't have.
You shouldn't have gone to the bar yesterday. It would have been a different role. It would have had different chaos theory variables. That's what you get. That's what you get.
But yeah, thank you, Phil, for joining me for that, and for enduring through my. And sorry for the people that watched that live, or that I'm gonna watch on the replay.
Yeah. Thanks for coming back after the game was over. Those 4 people.
All right, and I'll be there on Monday for the Horizon game, and with Crispy and Phil. Enjoy your trip.
It's gonna be a long montage of you dressed in black mourning me. It's gonna be basically 2 hours of you crying.
We'll see. Maybe hopefully Crispy is gonna do a better job at the one-on-one than I did.
Yeah.
The Stone Age game was better.
I agree, because it wasn't a comedy.
There was a lot of comedy though in there.
It was still funny, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I had some funny character.
It was probably funnier than this one.
Yeah. There was still a bit of rape too, though.
It's a little rapey. Well, it ain't a game. It ain't a Max game. If it's not just a little bit.
Like, my veils and what's the fucking term? My
your shades and veils. Lines.
And veils.
Lines and veils.
Yeah. I don't know. They're a bit different than other.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, guys. I'm ending the stream. I'm not gonna play the outro. Do I play the outro?
You have to now.
Okay.
You've seen our session of the Ultimate Number Challenge. Now it's your turn to take a crack at it. Just get your group together. No big planning required. No long-term commitment required. They're just one shot. If it's not great, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna have a good time. You're still gonna learn a lot. So here's how it goes. Step 1. You roll for the GM. Everybody involved need to be on the list. No pussying out. Step 2. Roll for a setting. Make a list of 20 settings of different vagueness. Here's our current one. Use that one if you want. Make your own. I don't care. Step 3. Roll for tone. This is for both GM and players. The tone should be present in the session. Doesn't have to be the only tone, doesn't have to be wall to wall, but we should be able to tell, to see it. Then you stream the whole thing, or you can record. No editing allowed if you record. Record from the time, like the video should contain the rolling, and save a few minutes at the end to discuss the experience. What you like, what you didn't like, what you learn, what you do differently. Then upload the video on YouTube, tag me into it so I can watch it. There you go. The ultimate no prep challenge. Get together and play.